Bubble Eye. Today I'll be making an Egyptian dish
called wada einab or stuffed grapevine leaves.
So grapevine leaves, garden that has grapevines, you can pick them yourself and then wash them and then boil them until they turn this dark green colour. You could buy them already packaged and they come looking like this. They can be purchased from most Australian Coles and Woolworths. One thing I need to focus on about buying packaged grapevine leaves, they are very salty and have a bit of a lemon flavour to it, so please re-wash them when you get them, or put them in some water for about 10-15 minutes to get that flavour washed out. Otherwise it will be extremely salty. I have half a bunch of dill, I have half a bunch of coriander, half a bunch of parsley, and I have spring onions. You can use alternatively a large brown onion, but I'm going to use 5 of these spring onions. Then you're going to need a tablespoon of brown cumin seeds. You're going to need a 400 grams can of diced tomato, a tablespoon of salt, and then a tablespoon of Vegeta for the topping. You'll also need to add some black pepper and olive oil to taste.
And 1 cup of rice.
So I'm going to chop up the spring onions and put them in the pot and put some olive oil in there. And once they've crisped up a little, got a bit of colour to them, I'm going to add 1 cup of rice and diced tomatoes. Let's get started. Tomato is slowly simmering with the onions, and while that's happening, I'm going to chop up very finely the dill. I've put the dill in with the rest of the mixture. Now, one thing I'd really mention is if you don't want to use canned tomatoes, you can use 4 fresh and pulverize them and mix it all in, but I just like the chunks of tomato in there. Now I'm going to finally chop up the parsley, and please make sure the leaves are cut up as small as possible. And avoid including the stems of the parsley. I've thrown the parsley in with the rest of the mix, still slowly simmering the ingredients. Now I'm going to finally chop up the coriander, avoiding the stem as well in this instance. Now this is where you add your ground cumin seeds and salt and pepper. The aim of putting all the ingredients on the stove for a quick simmer isn't to actually cook it, it's just to incorporate all the flavors together so that they're infused and so that we understand how much rice to be put in. It's already expanded, so it gives us a bit of an idea and some clarity on how much to stuff each mumbbard with, or each grapevine leaf. After about 5 minutes of simmering on the stove. And with this, let it sit to cool. I will show you now how we traditionally stuff a grapevine leaf. It is important to know the back and the front because you'll be stuffing it on the back where the vines are much stronger and more detailed, as you can see. So that is the first takeaway from that, and now I'll show you how to stuff them. To line the pot that you're using with some of the scrappy looking grapevine leaves because they will stick to the bottom. So by having these spares, it will prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan and it will still keep the flavour of the grapevine leaves. So I've just got some wonky looking ones, and I've got a small pot because I don't have much grapevine leaves that I'll be stuffing today, and I'm just gonna coat the bottom of the pan with this, like so. So there you have it. Now that the rice has cooled down, I can start stuffing the grapevine leaves or rolling them up. Take a small pinch, as so, and put them at the bottom of the grapevine leaf, as shown, just roll. It is a delicate process. Don't put too much rice in there either. Remember to tightly wind them up. A teaspoon of vegetable stock and let it simmer low heat for about 40 minutes. Here's the end product, stuffed vine leaves, or as we call them in Arabic, wara aynab. If you like some chili flakes in there, remember to add chili flakes in the rice mixture. This is my little serving, so I'm going to dig in now. I hope you enjoyed my recipe of wara aynab / vine leaves, and remember, stay bubbly.
Please remember to subscribe if you liked what you've seen today. And if you want to keep up to date with more videos that I post every week, click on the little bell button. Remember to like, share, or comment. Thanks. Bye.